Singapore is ranked as the world's most expensive country to live in for the 8th time in a row by the Economist Intelligence Unit. This is based on the combination of high incomes and a strong exchange rate. So, being curious, I went to research and found out that the median household income has risen from $10,099 in 2022 to $10,869 last year. This is a 7.6% increase in nominal terms. So the key question, is this faster than inflation, which is averaged at 4.2%? If so, are we making the best of our current income to start planning for our retirement? If you're one of the people who have a family but dreads thinking about retirement, this video is for you. Now, why do I say this video is for you? It's because, think about this. Would you expect your children to fend for you when you are old? And truth be told, would you have rather taken the opportunity today to work on building a safe retirement plan so that you don't compromise on your lifestyle in future? Of course, I know this is not easy to break down, especially with our rate of inflation. So, let's explore how inflation can affect us till our retirement age of 60 and determine how far along we are before you decide if retirement planning is for you. Let me take my own case study as an example today. If you take a look at my monthly output, you'll realize that there are plenty of costs we as parents incur monthly, such as insurance, mortgage, living expenses, and kids' education. So eventually, as I see my own expenses, I ask myself, how much would I need to be able to keep up with my basic lifestyle when I reach my retirement age of 60? By the time I'm 60, there shall be no more liabilities, where most of our possessions should be fully paid. I did a brief calculation, which amounted to $5,000 monthly. At $5,000 today, I will need to cater for an inflation rate of 4%, which would eventually amount to an approximately $11,400 21 years from now, given I am 39 years old this year. Also, I will need to ensure I have a fully paid property to live in, plus the need to set aside emergency funding. This is also another big consideration that I have to be self-sufficient from 60 years old till 85. And that means my basic living cost will be $3.4 million in total. So by now, when I add up all the basic needs, it amounts up to almost $4.5 million. With this figure of $4.5 million, I can now start working towards it using the AEM model. In fact, it has now become clear to me that I now need not worry about being FOMO on constantly upgrading, but rather do it with a clear purpose. Plus, I would rather work on what I'm most confident in than taking unnecessary risks in areas I'm not familiar with when it comes to investment. In my next episode, I will be sharing with you on how I apply the asset elevation model for my own purchase. I am sure that will also benefit you in getting clearer on working towards capital gain with a clear purpose. If you would like to have a detailed guide on working out on how much you need for your own retirement and knowing the safe approach in working towards it, feel free to drop me a message. See you in my next episode of Property Talk lah.